Good morning there. This is Pastor Jeff, and this is our daily lectionary readings for Friday, August 5th, 2022. Our psalm reading is Psalm 33, 12 through 22, once again. This morning, our Old Testament reading comes from the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 6, verses 1 through 6. And then our New Testament reading comes from the book of Acts, chapter 7, verses 1 through 8. Let us listen in to our scripture today. Psalm 33. God takes the wind out of Babel's pretense. He shoots down the world's power schemes. God's plan for the world stands up. All his designs are made to last. Blessed is the country with God for God. Blessed are the people he's put in his will. From high in the sky, God looks around. He sees all Adam's brood. From where he sits, he overlooks all of us, earth dwellers. He has shaped each person in turn. Now he watches everything that we do. No king succeeds with a big army alone. No warrior wins by brute strength. Horsepower is not the answer. No one gets by on muscle alone. Watch this. God's eye is on those who respect him, the one who are looking for his love. He's ready to come to their rescue in bad times. In lean times, he keeps body and soul together. We're depending on God. He's everything we need. What's more, our heart brims with joy, since we've taken for our own his holy name. Love us, God, with all that you've got. That's what we are depending on. Our Old Testament reading comes from the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 6. I look long and hard at what goes on around here, and let me tell you, things are bad, and people feel it. These are people, for instance, on whom God showers everything: money, property, reputation, all they ever wanted or dreamed of. And then God doesn't let them enjoy it. Some stranger comes along and has all the fun. It's more what I'm calling smoke. A bad business. Say a couple have scores of children and live a long, long life, but never enjoy themselves, even though they end up with a big funeral. I'd say that a stillborn baby gets the better deal. It gets its start in the midst and ends up in the dark, unnamed. I see nothing and know nothing, but it is better off by far than anyone living. Even if someone lived 1,000 years, make it 2,000, but didn't enjoy anything, what's the point? Doesn't everyone end up in the same place? Then our New Testament reading from the book of Acts, chapter 7, verses 1 through 8. Then the chief priest said, "What do you have to say for yourself?" Stephen replied, "Friends, fathers, and brothers, the God of glory appears to our father Abraham when he was still in Mesopotamia, before the move to Haran, and told him, 'Leave your country and family and go to the land I show you.' So he left the country of the Chaldees and moved to Haran. After the death of his father, he emigrated to this country, when you now live. But God gave him nothing, not so much as a foothold. He did promise to give him the country to him and his son later on, even though Abraham had no son at the time. God let him know that this offspring would move to an alien country where they would be enslaved and brutalized for 400 years. But God said, "I will step in and take care of those slaveholders and bring my people out so they can worship me in this place." Then he made a covenant with them and signed it in Abraham's flesh by circumcision. When Abraham had his son Isaac, within 8 days he reproduced the sign of circumcision in him. Isaac became father of Jacob, and Jacob's father of 12 fathers, each faithfully passing on the covenant sign. And here ends our readings for the day. Have a beautiful start of the weekend.